stand on that. Now, I'm having a lot of people, there's probably 10,000 people that's contacted me through or via Facebook or personal messages that are well armed and ready to stand with us. I don't need that, not just yet. If I ever blow the whistle, I'll blow it loud. But what I want you to know is the information that you keep giving to us is what we need. We have to take care of one another. There are 2% of the people, I think, in this country that don't want peace. They don't want anything but trouble. Those are 2%. Don't view everybody that is out trying to voice their opinion as bad folks, because they're not. They're just angry, they're upset, they're confused. I don't understand how in 2020 there are policies like that in any department that says it's okay to choke folks. I mean, the only time that should be necessary is if that's an absolute last resort for you to survive. And we don't even address that in our policy. Matter of fact, we talk about not being positional asphyxiation is what we call it, because if you handcuff somebody and put them on their belly, sometimes people have a hard time, especially if you're all adrenaline up, those kind of things. So we have practices and procedures in place that avoids that. So I want you to know that we're in good shape here in Spartanburg. We're different here in Spartanburg and Greenville and those in Cherokee County and all the surrounding counties. We're very different because you know why? We care about one another. We do see that there's differences. We do see that there are race issues we need to deal with, and we are. We're going to deal with them. It's not tolerated, certainly not encouraged, and we want you all to know that we have some of the best police officers in the whole world, if not the best police officers in the whole world, working right here in your county. So that's the message I want to give to our good citizens. And for people that want to hear me say this, I do not agree with what happened in Minnesota. Not even close. I've been taught since I was first in law enforcement in 1986 that is what you avoid. You don't do that to people. And it's just common sense. And sometimes I hate to say it, but it's not all that common. But when somebody says I can't breathe, you just take action. You just try to fix it. We got to arrest people. People going to resist arrest. But here's the thing about it. We remind ourselves, I promise you, we police ourselves probably better than y'all ever thought you could. We don't stand around when something's been done wrong. We take action right then. So I want you to know that that we're going to make it through this together, and we're not going to let a few mess up the fact that we are upset and mad and angry about Mr. George Floyd's death. And there's some people who are burning, throwing, threatening, whatever. They're not going to overshadow the fact that what happened to George Floyd is getting hid. It's all about your stupidity now. So we want to make sure that when you come out to protest or to march or whatever you're going to do, the peaceful ones, I promise you, we're there for you and with you. But the violent ones are not going to be tolerated at all. We've already prayed for you. We've prayed for all our police officers all across the nation. Conversation certainly needs to be had about how practices on law enforcement against people, not just black people, but people. Because let me tell you, one death that is not right is not accepted. Not at all. I hear some of my brothers and sisters from different colors explaining to me how they teach their children how to act when they get pulled over by police. Well, I want you all to know that I do that to my office, my sons too. They drive, and I tell them what not to be doing as well. So let's don't turn this into a us against them or a black against white, because I don't feel like it is. It is a good guy versus a bad guy, and that's the way it has to stay. We've made it through worse than this, and we're going to make it through this. So let's all be in prayer. Let's all be vigilant. If you know somebody that's trying to do some protesting and acting foolish like that, and you care about them, please advise them that that's not a good idea anywhere, not just in Spartanburg, but anywhere. So if you have questions, I'll be glad to try to field them.
Kovacs, you want to start? honestly, I'm kinda good, man.
Well, good. If I
Yeah.
covered everything, then hallelujah. I do ask for your prayers for the police officers. You know, I've been hearing some rumors too, and I want you to know that we're prepared as we can be for that. We have plenty of folks that are ready to make sure that this doesn't get violent. So, you know, keep our officers in prayers. Keep the information coming to us. We're very grateful for the relationships we have in our community. We have community leaders of all different religions, colors, heights, weights, and male and female that stand with us and ready to help us in any situation. So, yes.
Chuck, are Highway 9 businesses still closed because of protests?
Don't know. I know some of them did close early. I don't know if it's because of the construction up there or the rumors. I don't know.
So
And-
you are,
And I don't know if you've been aware, but a lot of the best protests that I've seen and I witnessed personally, protesters and police walking hand in hand
That's right.
and just being peaceful. And usually the rowdy ones are the ones that aren't even in the protest, the ones in the outskirts.
Those are the
What
ones
is your
I'm
thoughts on
addressing.
that?
Well, those are the ones I'm addressing now. If you're protesting because something terrible happened to a human being, I'm with you. And we're with you. But if you start throwing bricks and blocking traffic, you know, it's not a good idea to block a very busy area. Somebody could possibly get hurt by getting run over. You get somebody scared enough, they might run you over, and I don't want none of that to happen. So that's the reason why that I'm letting everybody in Spartanburg know, don't panic, do the right things, and when you see things happen, please let us know. So you had a question?
yeah, just, I was speaking to a protester just before I came here, and he made me aware, showed me some posts on Facebook of threats made against a possible protest tomorrow around Highway 9, Chick-fil-A area.
Mhm,
Are you
we're aware of it. Mhm.
Okay. Are you
Yeah.
gonna be there?
We're aware of it, I'm prepared. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, you know what, I'm hoping that that's rumor, but if it's not, we stand ready to do our job. Okay? Do you have something else?
And what was the question? I lost it.
All right, well, thank you guys, I appreciate you, get this out to the